Hello, this is Wrestling Fan Talk here. So in this video, I wanted to talk about Wardlow. Now, Wardlow came into AEW, and it was right after that pay-per-view where MJF turned on Cody Rhodes, costing him his one and only AEW World Title match against Chris Jericho. And in the Dynamite after that, Wardlow debuted. He came out and he attacked Cody Rhodes. Now, Wardlow had a very successful run as the bodyguard / enforcer to MJF, going from late 2019 to 2022. And Wardlow got massively over as his heel bodyguard, the heel enforcer. And then when Wardlow turned on CM Punk at Revolution 2022, against CM Punk, Wardlow got over as a babyface, and him and MJF feuded. And if you remember, I believe it was at that Double or Nothing pay-per-view in 2022, the next one, Wardlow squashed MJF. MJF put him over like $1 million. 10 power bombs, a stretcher job. He took the dynamite ring off his finger, Wardlow did. It was just a complete and utter masterclass of how to get somebody over. MJF got him over like $1 million. I'd argue Wardlow was one of the more over guys in the company. Top 3 at the time. His reactions were incredible. And then Wardlow went on to have a singles run where he would capture, I believe, 2 TNT championships. And he would be popular, but he would slowly, over time, lose his momentum. And a lot of fans called it one of the bigger mishaps by Tony Khan, allowing Wardlow to lose his momentum. Now, whether or not it's complete Tony Khan's fault or Wardlow's fault, it's not quite sure. Because Wardlow's never been known as a great promo guy, but I think he should go to WWE. I think if he went to WWE, he would have a brand new, fresh coat of paint. I think the fans would be receptive of him. I think that if he made that big debut on an episode of NXT, it would completely go bananas, and the fans would cheer it on. It would go viral. It would definitely get a lot of views on YouTube, a lot of views on X. And quite frankly, he fits WWE, I think, better than AEW. He's a big guy. Looks great. Looks like $1 million. Looks better than $1 million. Great size, strength. The whole package that physically you would want from a professional wrestler. And I think WWE could get 2, 3, 5 main event years out of him, depending on how he was booked. And I think a lot of some AEW stars have made that transition at WWE and found success. Brian Pillman Jr., Shawn Spears, Cody Rhodes, even CM Punk, Jade Cargill, All Ego Ethan Page. They're all in WWE now. They all made that transition, and they're all being used properly. This isn't the old Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon regime where if someone transitioned, he beat them over the head, make them feel terrible, and try and rebuild them from scratch. WWE seems to be rebuilding people from scratch, but they don't seem to be necessarily torn down first, which I think is a plus. I think Wardlow would really benefit from that transition because he'd go from AEW, which, let's be honest, it's having some momentum issues right now. Maybe not as strong as a product as it once was. And he'd make that switch to NXT. Fresh coat of paint, fresh new audience, big guy, big exciting signing with a lot of upside, a lot of potential, infinite potential in my opinion. But that's all for this one, guys. Wrestling Fan Talk out.